Okay, guys, here we are. It's Tuesday, and we are ready for our live at 5. I'm back. It's been like weeks because I was in Scotland and Ireland for 2 weeks. And so I'm back. And so if I'm kind of looking back and forth, I've got my Facebook set up over here, and then I've got my YouTube set up right over here. See if I can get these combined. So if you're watching on the replay, go ahead and hit me up with the hashtag. Let me know you're watching on the replay. Just say hashtag replay. If you're watching live, then go ahead and pop in. I've got the chats enabled. You can say hi. You can let me know what you're thinking about, what you're excited about. And if you didn't know, September is new product month at the Pampered Chef. And so we have a whole new catalog out. If you want that catalog, you can just send me a quick text, 719-501-2665, and type catalog, and I will send you the link to our online catalog right away. So that's 719-501-2665, or comment below that you want the catalog link, and I will send it to you that way as well. So today we're going to be talking about our brand new cookware. I'm super excited because this will mean that we have 3 lines of cookware at all different price points and all different desires. So depending on what it is that you want for your kitchen or what you need, you can find the cookware that's right for you. So let me tell you, I have my notes here, my little cheat notes right here about this cookware, because this was introduced just last week, and it's super. I haven't even used it yet. I'm going to be really honest. So I'm going to do 2 things today to show you how the cookware works. We're going to do an ice demo, which I used to do a million years ago. Haven't done a lot since we have been online doing parties and demos and stuff. And then I'm going to melt some cheese and some cheese on there. So, but first, let me tell you a little bit about this cookware. So, you may have been watching. I mean, I don't know if I mentioned, like, we went camping this weekend, and I mentioned that I wanted some capris, and all of a sudden, my Facebook feed was full of activewear capris, because I had also mentioned Colombia. And so I actually found some that I really wanted. So have you guys ever done that? Like, you've ever talked about something and then all of a sudden it's showing up on your Facebook feed and you're like, oh, I think I want that. Well, cookware is one of those things that keeps showing up. And all these new brands are out there, and they're offering this new great ceramic cookware that cooks great. And if you watch the infomercials on TV, the stuff slides right out. The problem with ceramic is that it degrades over time. So Pampered Chef is like, okay, we've got to offer some affordable, reliable cookware. Okay. So this is our offer. It's called Brilliance. First of all, look at the color. It's a very neutral color. It goes with just about anything. My house is kind of like lots of greens, lots of greens in my house. Grays upstairs, blues, reds, all the colors. This matches perfectly with everything that I already have. It's kind of a blue, but it kind of looks gray. So that's kind of nice. It's lightweight. If you are looking for something that's not so heavy, this is good because it's lightweight. And so it looks nice. So first of all, let me stick with my notes. It looks nice. So form meets function. Okay, it looks really great. It heats evenly and quickly, and that's because it has an aluminum core. So let me give you an example of how that works. So we're just going to take a piece of ice right here, and we're going to pop it in this pan. Okay, now I'm going to set this pan down, or I'm going to set it right here just so you can kind of see. And what's going to happen is that ice is going to melt. Okay, now you can't feel this, but what happens is the sides of the pan get cold, but you can see how fast this ice is melting. One of the things I love about all of our cookware is it has this feature, this even heat distribution, and so we're using cold to show that example. The bottom is a little bit thicker, so you can withstand that heat on the top of the stove, and then the sides of the pan, they're already cold, okay? So if I was to pass this around the room, you guys would be feeling it, that it's already cold, and so you can see how quickly that is melting. Can you see that? Melting in there. So that's one thing that's really cool about that. So we'll let that sit there. You guys can see how fast it melts. So if I forgot to take chicken out of the freezer, I'll grab a pan and stick that chicken in the pan and then flip it. It'll help to defrost it a lot faster. So you didn't know it, but it's a thawing plate too. But that's really good when you're cooking because your heat, especially if you're cooking on a gas stove, you've got heat right in the middle. The heat's going to spread out and dissipate, and it's going to help your food to cook more evenly. So that's one thing that's really awesome. Another thing is that it has a nonstick coating on the inside and the outside. So this beautiful outside surface you see here is a nonstick coating, and it's a tri-ply, triple layer. So it's very, very durable. Okay, so it's very, very durable, and it has that triple layer coating on the inside and the outside. So if your food like spaghetti sauce, it dribbles over the side, and then the pan is hot, it gets baked on. This is going to make it so that spaghetti sauce can wipe right off and not leave a nasty stain on the outside of your pan. So your pans will stay looking really nice. Another thing that's nice is these pots, the saute pans, no, not saute pans, the saucepans, these are called saucepans. The saucepans have spouts. They have a spout right here, and then the lid has holes in it. Can you see that? The lid has holes in it. Let me get a little closer so you guys can see. It has holes in it, and that is for straining. So you can strain. Woo, you don't even need to get another tool. How cool is that? Okay, so this is a 2-quart. And this is a 4-quart, so double the size. I know sometimes when I'm cooking, I wish I had 2 pots. So I've like got a rock crock out and another pot out. I love the fact that I can have 2 of the same pots. They're gonna have the same cooking style, the same cooking time, both out on my pan. Now, did you notice these lids? They're clear view, okay? I don't want you guys sticking them in your hoodie like people were doing when they had to wear a mask. They would just stick a cookware lid in their hoodie. I see that, silly. Anyway, you could do that, I guess. They're clear. Why are they clear? So that you can see while you're cooking. You can see if your rice is done. You don't need to lift the pot, let out the steam, and let it go that way. You can see if your stuff is moving in there or if it's getting stuck to the bottom. Okay? You get back to this over here. Did you guys see this? This is melted. This ice is all melted in that time frame. So fast. So fast. All right, so nonstick coating inside out, it's not going to discolor. It also works well on all kinds of stovetops. That means it works on induction stovetops, on gas ranges with the coil, gas ranges, electric ranges with the coil, or electric ranges with the ceramic stovetop. Whatever kind of stovetop you're cooking on, it's going to work. So that's very handy as well. Sometimes maybe you want to upgrade your kitchen, and that means you're going to have to upgrade your cookware too. Hello, that's a pain. So you won't have to do that. This is going to work regardless of the type of stovetop you have. I have a gas top stove here. It's going to work great. I've always had ceramic top stoves, like for as long as I can remember, and it would work great on those as well. So that's pretty handy. It's also dishwasher safe. So having cookware that's dishwasher safe is going to save you a lot of time. If you don't like doing dishes, or maybe you just want to get things done quickly, and if you don't buy things that don't go in the dishwasher, this goes in the dishwasher, and so that's really handy, safe for cleaning. It's also heat safe, so it goes in the oven. So you can cook on top of the stove, and you can also put it in the oven. The pans themselves, these pans are heat safe up to 480 degrees. So you can bake whatever you want to in there, or you can melt cheese on the top of something. You can do all those kind of things. The lids are heat safe up to 400 degrees. This makes this really versatile. You could bake a cake in here in this 10-inch pan, or you could make a lasagna in here. And then you really only need one pan. And that's very convenient to be able to have a pan that can be used for multiple different things, okay? And then they're also sold open stock. So you can get the whole set. And if you're a host, then you might want to get the whole set as a half price item. That's a good deal. But if you only need one piece, you can get it open stock. And so that's really handy as well. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to take this same pan, because it's nice and small, and I'm going to go ahead and put it over here on the stove, and I'm going to turn my burner on. Okay, and so we're going to go ahead and put some cheese in there. This is just grated cheese from our camping trip this weekend. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I actually bought store grated cheese because it was faster and I just wanted to eliminate a step, and I will never do that again. I always grate my own cheese, and I bought this store grated cheese, and it was so like powdery, and so I'm like, what can I do to get rid of it? Yes, I can put it in a demo. So don't buy your cheese already grated. Use a grater to grate it yourself. So what I'm doing is I'm going to melt this down, okay, and I'm going to show you how easy it is and how easy it comes out. So here's another cool thing is that in September, our cookware is on special. So you can actually get this set 60% off. We have 19 pieces of cookware that are on special 60% off. And so some of it is the Brilliance Cookware. Also, some of it is our other cookware that we already have in our line. And so this is part of our new product offering. We have a whole bunch of new products, and we have so many that I'm going to have to do another video another time to introduce you guys to some of our other products. But if you want to see what's new, make sure you type catalog down in the chat, or you can send me a text message, and I'll update the description to have my text message number in there. But it's 719-501-2665. You can text me and type the word catalog in there, and I will add you to my catalog list. You'll get a new catalog every season, a link via email or via text, okay? So, all right. So we've got this over here. It's melting. It's bubbling. I don't know if you guys probably can't see it, but it's bubbling. Another thing about this cookware is the handles do get hot. So you want to make sure that you're using a hot pad. And in the other room, I'm not going to leave the camera, but in the other room, we actually have some grips that you can use specifically for this. So I'm just going to use a towel to grip this. Okay. So we've got our cheese, and it's all melted on here. Do you guys see that? Cheese all melted on here. Okay, we're going to let that cool off a little bit, and then we will slide it out. You're going to see how easy this is to do. This is the tool I wanted. This tool is a new tool. It's pretty cool, and it's perfect for doing little things like this. So this is all. I want it to quit bubbling a little bit so that you can see that it doesn't stick to the pan. Who doesn't like cheese like this? Like, you can make your own tacos with cheese like this. Okay, you want to let it get a little bit firm. Make your own taco shells. If you're gluten-free, have a cheese taco shell. Why not, right? You can also do that on your stoneware. We're doing it on the stovetop today. So what questions do you guys have? If you have questions, go ahead and post them below. What are your guesses for some of the other new products? Very, very excited about what's new. So obviously it holds heat very well. It's still kind of bubbling on here. We'll let that cool down. So let me tell you what the pieces are. So this is an 8-inch fry pan right here. This is basically going to be our new egg pan. This is a 10-inch fry pan. This is a multiple egg pan or pancake pan. Okay, we have a 2-quart saucepan and a 4-quart saucepan. And remember, the saucepans have the drainage holes on both sides, the spouts. This is an 8-quart stock pot. You can make soups and stews and chilies. And then this is a 10-inch, it's a 10-inch covered skillet. It's a 10-inch covered skillet. So, all right. So this is pretty much cooled down here a little bit, so I can kind of move it. But look at this. Look at how this is coming out, and it just comes right out. Let me get a plate. I'll slide it right onto this plate. I know you can't see it. I'll just use this as a stand here so you can see it. We're just going to slide this right out onto the plate, and you can see how easy it is to clean. Okay, we just take a pan and wipe that out, or not a pan, but a paper towel, and we'll just wipe that right out. Very, very easy to clean. Okay, so dishwasher safe, easy to clean. This is going to save you so much time in your kitchen, and you're going to love cooking on it. It's really going to make it so enjoyable for you to prep your dinner. All right, guys, if you like this, share it with a friend. If you know somebody who needs some cookware, you can follow me on Facebook and on YouTube and get more videos like this live every Tuesday at 5 p.m.